Good morning, everybody. Today is the beginning of week 3. You're all doing great. I was really impressed by your papers that I corrected last week, and also the discussion board. This week we're going to get into the quality improvement project. And for this week in your text, we're going to be reading chapters 3 and 5. And I also have several links here for the IHI Quality Improvement Essentials Toolkit and the charter tool that we're going to be using. There also is a video and an explanation of what will be the expectations for the QI, the final project, all right? I know that there were several questions this week. I'm sorry, my husband has the blower on and it just makes so much noise. As soon as I get on the video, he turns it on, so I'm sure many of you understand. Your QI project is going to, you're going to decide on something that needs to be addressed. You're going to have a problem and a description of that problem, the rationale for it to be improved, and the expected outcomes and benefits that you want to see from this project. You'll put together an aim statement, you'll have some outcome measures, and some activities associated with the project and potential barriers. So it's important that you read the IHI, go through that charter. It really is a step-by-step process, and it works really well. For this week, you're going to be actually looking for the discussion. It's a case study, and it's on page 57 in your text, and you're going to be looking at a problem. And I changed this up a little bit because I decided that I think it's best that you post the answers 1 through 3 in the discussion board. You don't have to have any comments back to your colleagues. So just get that done by Saturday. And in addition, that will be like a practice. And then starting out, just a draft. I don't want you to get crazy about this. Just a draft of your QI project using the charter, all right? Again, you're not going to implement this. This should be aligned very closely, I think, with your ultimate goal for your DNP project, because this will get you started, get you thinking about what you want to do, and get you researching what are some of the best practices around this idea. All right, so the clinical hours, now they're not clinical hours the way we think of clinical hours in nursing. These hours are going to be used to develop your project. And I put some examples here, but there may be several more that you can think of. It's 80 hours for this semester. And it could be researching your topic, getting into the library, doing a research, doing a lit search, working with your mentor if you have one to solidify your ideas for improvement, developing your problem, the benefits and the aim statement, working on that, developing the measures, spending time in the clinical area, figuring out what you want to improve. And then eventually we're going to develop the budget. So, and that's a very simple process. Don't get nervous about that. Just, what is it going to cost to implement your project? Very simply. All right, so this that will be due on Saturday, this assignment, is just a draft. All right, so then I'm going to look at the draft and then figure out where we go from here. okay? And if there are any issues surrounding your project. So this is a great time. I know several of you already had a project going at work and want to use that. That's fine. But if you want, it's always great to not to have a twofer, using what your project is going to be, your DMP project, and really doing some work around that, and using all of these steps would be really helpful. Alrighty, so I hope you're all doing well. It probably is good for you to go week by week instead of going ahead. I know some people like to go ahead, but I'm changing as we go forward. I'm seeing that there's a lot of papers, and I want to kind of look at that a little bit and make sure that they are very worthwhile, and they are aligning with our actual goals. All right, so be patient with me, and of course my husband just stopped with the blower, so now it's time for me to get off. I hope you have a great week, and please contact me if you have any issues or problems. I'll help you out. All righty, take care. Bye.